This was a threat to the United States, and yet NBC is reporting that Admiral Bradley told the lawmakers the drugs were heading first to Suriname, that's another South American country, and then ultimately to Europe or Africa. How is a boat that's not heading to the United States an imminent threat to this country, Senator?
There's no answer to that. Like, that is, he's immediately going to have to go into tap dance and bullshit mode.
That's one possibility based on the tactics and techniques that we've observed of these drug cartels. They send smaller boats to sea, and then they link up with a larger boat where they continue their mission. I didn't hear that specifically from Admiral Bradley.
Oh, yeah, I got it. It wasn't going in the direction of the U.S., but it was going to meet with a different boat, and that different boat was going to come to the U.S. Totally made up.
In my briefing, but what we know is that these drug cartels, which are designated foreign terrorist organizations, are trafficking drugs to our shores. And when we have an opportunity to strike one of these boats, where the intelligence gives us high confidence that everyone on the boat is a valid target because they are associated with these cartels, then I think we need to strike it.
Yeah, but here's the problem. The intelligence is made up. Just like they made up the intelligence when it came to Saddam Hussein and weapons of mass destruction. You guys made it up. It's made up. It's fake. It's not real.
Other cases when we don't have that high confidence, when there might be, for instance, young girls that are being human trafficked, and obviously our military wouldn't take that strike. I think it's much more likely that we're missing some opportunities to strike these boats and protect Americans because we don't have the same high level of confidence.
That's a lie. They've murdered at least 83 people. They've bombed at least 20 boats. According to Rand Paul, a Republican senator, he said these boats that they're bombing would need to refuel 20 times to even reach the U.S., even though they're not even going in the direction of the U.S. In other words, it's a lie. It's a total lie.
Is there any hard evidence that shows that this particular boat was headed to the United States?
That didn't come up in my briefing.
Oh, so the guy who sent out there to defend this is like, yeah, evidence, bro? Are we talking about evidence, bro? We got the classic President Black Bush, Dave Chappelle moment mixed with Allen Iverson. We talking about practice? Practice? We talking about practice? That didn't come up, bro. Really? That's like the core of the matter. And if you're admitting it didn't come up, you're admitting you're just full of shit. How about all of the white-collar criminals and fraudsters that Trump has pardoned who have a long history and track record of stealing millions of dollars from people? He pardons them, then wipes out the fact that they even have to pay restitution. Have you said shit about that? Have you said shit against the pardoning of at least 1,200 January 6ers, including people who assaulted cops, who went on, some of them, to kill people, who went on, some of them, to be fredophiles, and then argue that Trump's pardon lets them off the hook for their fredophilia? Have you said dick about that?